We join a arraignment hearing in Okaloosa, Florida for a defendant with possible mental issues.
Oh, full black mold. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Judge,
Excuse me.
the state has tendered an offer for probation for Ms. Heglin, but under all the circumstances, I think it's best that I spend a little bit more time with her.
Okay.
As well as perhaps
I'll take
inquire
papers.
the services of an expert.
I'm sorry.
If she wants to represent herself,
Yeah, I would love to have probation. It will keep me sober and,
All right. But I think what I need is for Mr. Williams to explain this to you.
ma'am,
Mr. Williams?
what my concern is with the outbursts and the different accents. Let me just ask, are you like having any kind of psychiatric symptoms, hearing voices from people that
I will
aren't
be able
there,
to handle it
anything
at
like
Fort
that?
Walton Beach Hospital.
Okay. Do you want me to have you evaluated to make sure that you're competent?
Not in this facility.
Okay.
I'm disgusted.
Well, let me ask you, do you understand that what you're charged with is possession of methamphetamine, a third-degree
Trash.
felony,
Ma'am, let him finish his questions.
and violation of a domestic violence injunction, which is a first-degree misdemeanor. The statutory maximum for those would be 5 years on the possession of meth and 1 year on the DVI. That's not what you're looking at. What the state's offer is to adjudicate you guilty, put you on probation for 3 years. They would waive cost supervision, but they do that in all public defender cases.
Thank you for calling me a good mother.
$615 in court costs. Get an evaluation to see if there's a substance abuse problem, and if so, follow any recommended treatment. Random urinalysis, of course, no controlled substances without a prescription. And to not trespass at 3141 Winstead Court in Crestview, and also to abide by the injunction. Total of $150 public defender fees, and on the domestic violence injunction, years probation running concurrent. You know, of course, I'm not actually your dad, right? Okay.
What did she say?
Well, Judge, I don't.
Nothing.
I think it was meant in jest, and I was just confirming that it was. So,
I want to be a sheriff one day. Sorry.
do you, have you ever been under the care of a psychologist or anything like that?
My mother never got me mental health. Ever. Ever.
Okay, and are you hearing any voices, seeing,
Sir,
other than like my voice and the court's voice, and, stuff where you can see a person associated with it?
when I get to Fort Walton Beach Medical Center, I will handle that.
It's my understanding she recently entered a plea in another case where Ms. Flowers represented her.
Honey, I don't even remember yesterday.
My concern, Ms. Haglin, is that you don't quite know what's going on here today.
And that's because of Sergeant Burgess.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, Mr. Williams, you want to bring her back next week to see if you can talk to her and see if a motion is necessary?
I would love to just get on probation for a year. Can we do that instead?
I'm not sure you understand what's going on here today, Ms. Haglin.
I have no idea.
Due to your repeated outbursts in the hallway where I had to stop court twice, so my deputy could tell you to keep it down.
Forgive me, they fed us a human. Inside of the jail, I'm not playing.
On-
I have the evidence in my room.
Okay.
On that, Judge, let's, I don't know that I'm going to be able to resolve that question within a week. Normally what we would do is we would, let me ask you, if I send somebody out to evaluate you, will you go ahead and talk with them?
No.
Okay. In that case, a motion would be necessary.
Okay. All right, so we want to put it on the 24th? I'll put it on next week if you think anything can be done.
Let's try for next week. Sometimes we're looking for lucid moments.
Okay, all right. February 6th, we'll come back. I want to make sure they can come talk to you, Ms. Heglin. Make sure you understand what's going on here today. But when you come back next time, I don't want the outbursts. Is that okay?
All right, well, forgive me.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
You leave my kids alone.
I have nothing, I don't.
I understand.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment.